Creating a podcast or any content costs a lot of time and money. I know it because I do it myself, and it takes hours and hours of time to put this stuff together. So today's video, we are talking about repurposing content, and I'm going to show you some tricks that you can use with AI. It's going to make this process super simple to do, and it's pretty much for free. So if that sounds good, smash the like button and let's dive in. All right, so I went ahead and I pulled up an old video, old as in yesterday's video, where I had created a membership site. So I made this membership site and it was actually really awesome. So if you guys haven't checked that video out, highly suggest you give it a watch. And in this video, I talk about like creating a paywall and membership area and stuff like that. Now, if I wanted to repurpose this and wanted to expand on it, what you could do, and it's super easy, is you could grab a transcript of your episode. Now on YouTube, they give you the transcript. You can literally go into any video here, you click show transcript, and it will be down here on the right side. Now, if you post your podcast to any of the audio only platforms out there, a lot of times on the paid tiers, they will offer a transcription service. And if you don't have access to that within your platform, there are third-party tools. Like I believe Podcastle has that feature. You would just drag and drop the audio file and boom, you've got yourself a transcript. So super easy. So what I want to do is I want to just copy the transcript that I've got, and I'm actually just going to drop it into NotebookLM. So NotebookLM is a fantastic tool. It's a Google AI tool that allows you to kind of narrowly focus everything onto whatever data it is that you give it. So while ChatGPT, Gemini, and all these other tools are kind of looking at the entire world of information that's out there, NotebookLM is going to narrowly focus only on the stuff that you give it. So I'm going to paste this in. I've already started pasting it in, and I'm going to click insert. So while that works, let's just talk a little bit about ChatGPT's new memory update. So what this does is it will collect memories from all your chats. So if you have 100 different threads with it, it will collect all that information and use it to give you answers. So if you have a podcast and you do your research in there and you talk to your guests and you drop your transcript in there and you create your questions and you do all your planning with it, it's going to be a lot better at helping you when it comes to dealing with your content and trying to repurpose it or do anything else. The more data you can feed it, the better the result will be. So this is really good for turning your episodes into evergreen lead magnets. And what I mean by this is really by creating blog posts. So as you put out episodes of your show, you always want to have a call to action that sends them to your website where you can provide them with resources. Just as I'm going to do with this episode, down below you will see a link, and I'm going to include the show notes from this episode where you guys can check all this stuff out. So helpful stuff will be on the website. I encourage you to check it out. So you could use this feature to essentially automate your blog post creation. You can use it for a weekly content engine. That means that you can come up with scripts for Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever other platforms you want to post to. If you want to make shorts, stuff like that, you can use it to create scripts and different video ideas if you have no idea what to do with it, how to add a call to action, how to do this or that, get people onto your mailing list, stuff like that. This is going to help you. And then we can use it to prioritize monetization focused repurposing. And that is basically where we're going to use these data tools to actually create the emails that go out on the mailing list and the different updates and all the posts. You can use it to actually create different length posts for Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever it is that you're using. It will come up with different versions of each, and I think that's pretty cool. Let's jump back into NotebookLM and we'll start showing you how that works. So we've got our transcript here, and I'm going to go ahead and create the mind map. I like the mind map. That's going to break out the ideas, and I'll just show you guys what we've got cooking here. So basically building a podcast membership site, and it breaks down all the different nuances that I went into in that video. So we're talking about platform dependence and flexibility and how to do it, all that good stuff. So what we can use here is we could actually have it create a study guide, a FAQ, a briefing document, and it's just going to automatically create this huge data dump for us. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually just feed that directly into ChatGPT. So we're literally taking my notes here. We're going to copy this. I have a new chat open. We're going to drop that in, shrink that down. We'll go for the next one. Here's the briefing doc. While that responds, we'll get the next one ready, just to save a little time here. Our study guide. All right, taking its sweet time. All right, let's drop that in, and then we'll drop this last piece in. Now, what's great, and you could already see that it just updated my memory, so it's saving as we go here. And what's so fabulous about using these tools together is that you're actually able to leverage them against one another. So while NotebookLM is really good at analyzing the data that I just gave it, something very specific, now I can take that data, put it into ChatGPT, and have it help me outline the next steps. So we've got that. We're going to drop in the last piece, and we're going to create our next prompt, which is going to be asking for help for repurposing. So I have all these notes from a video I created about building membership sites. Please help me create a set of video ideas to promote the episode. I want something for all the major social media platforms. Okay, and let's see what it comes up with here. So it's already going to work, and it's giving me TikTok, Reels, Shorts. Here's why you should stop using Patreon 2025. This is the stuff that's going to pull people in, and this is going to drastically reduce the amount of time that you spend hemming and hawing over your titles and keywords and what to create and all this stuff. This is really good at creating like the clickbaity stuff that you need to get people engaged so that they actually come and watch your stuff. So looks like it came up with a bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and let's say we want to come up with an Instagram feed carousel. I like this idea. We're going to say, please help me craft a clickbaity Instagram feed carousel for the episode. Keep it short and engaging. All right, slide 1, still using Patreon for your podcast. Here's why I stopped and what I built instead. Slide 2. Now, what's even better, I'm going to show you guys something really cool. So, slide 1, all right? Now, ChatGPT also came out with a new update for its image generator. And what's great about this is it will literally put the text on the image, and usually the text is perfect. So let's say make slide 1, and let's see if it can actually create the image for us. And if it can do this properly, let's try again. Then we've got our content, like we can literally just drag and drop these images into Instagram, and you've got the text, and you could just upload it like that. And you could schedule this stuff out. You could literally do a post a day, all funneling people to that episode. So let's say make the image, please. And if you guys enjoy this, please smash a like button, drop a comment, let me know, and make sure you're subscribed, because I'm going to be making a lot more videos just like this. All right, well, we've got our image. Still using Patreon for your podcast. I quit and built something way better. That's not bad. And what's even cooler about this is you can make edits to it. You can just change specific parts of it. We'll just make slide 2, okay? Now make slide 2. And it's just going to go to work and create slide 2. Slide 2, third-party platforms are expensive. They take a huge cut. And it's true. A lot of those platforms do. They take like 3% or something. Please write the copy for the post. Still using Patreon for your podcast, you're paying fees, follow their rules, and letting them own your audience. I built my own membership site instead. No coding, no restrictions, 100% mine. And yes, it's already making money. This is good stuff. Please tell me, what other ways can I use this to leverage my podcast to grow my audience? You could literally ask ChatGPT what to do next. You could turn the episode into a funnel. So that means you basically have a call to action, go to my website, get the free guide on building a membership site for yourself. Maybe I'll give you the theme, I'll give you the files, whatever it is. All you got to do is drop your name and email in, and I'll send that over to you. It gets people onto the mailing list, and you can start informing them of your next episode, deals, live events, whatever it is. Maybe you have a private Facebook group. You could clip the episode. That's great. Create a Twitter or next thread series. So you could do like posts throughout the day that are all linked together. Write a blog post, which we talked about, newsletters. You could pitch other podcasters if you're trying to promote other people and do cross promotion. It's really big for them, and they can return the favor back to you. You could do a 5-day challenge or workshop. Challenges work really well because you can get your audience engaged that way. You could say, hey, by the way, if you do this challenge, I'm doing a giveaway at the end, and you can win yourself a drone or a toy or, a meal prep kit or whatever it is that you want. We can highlight it and we can bundle it into a paid offer later. So that might mean that you offer whatever it is for free as like a teaser. Maybe it's like a little PDF ebook or something, and that's going to lead to an actual book that you are writing down the road, or you might release like a product down the road. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. Please make sure you head over to podcastpontifications.com. I've got a free ebook guide that talks about all of this stuff. It's absolutely free. It's got a video training included, tons of resources in there, and I'm adding to it as we speak. So podcastpontifications.com, download that guide and make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you on the next video super soon.